Hi everyone. Today we want to talk about the effects of digital transformation on Cubic Company. Let's begin by introducing our team members. My name is Amit and the other team members are Patricia, Ghazal, Ayush, Sherwin, Lakwinder, and Akib. Akib is our team leader. Now, let's talk more about digital transformation and what does this ritzy word mean. Here, I choose this picture in the background for this purpose to elaborate on this word. Digital implies the electronic technology that generate, store, and processes data. Technology means the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, just like the wheelchair that you can see in this picture. Without this wheelchair, that handicapped person couldn't move easily. Technology makes our life easier and help us to solve problems. Therefore, by applying a digital technology instead of old techniques, or in other words, by using digital transformation, we will be able to manage the cubic company problems more effectively and efficiently. Digital transformation impacts not only the economic environment, but also the lives of people and the society. Digital transformation reduces interaction costs and increases the exchange of information, the volume of information, and the interaction with customers and businesses. On the commercial side, it shows greater transparency for information, along with new shopping experiences and lower prices, as I said. Now my teammate will explain more about assumption. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Patricia, and I am in charge of showing you the assumption that we use in this case. Our client name is Quebec Inc., a company based in Vancouver that was created in 1997. The owners are Nicole and John Thompson, a couple whose main dedication is their company, since they do not have any child by choice. They come with two assistants in full-time position and two assistants in part-time position. Among their main problems, we can highlight the lack of space for processing information. Due to the heavy workload, they often turn away potential new clients. They have a complex administrative process and take a long time to track the information. They also have high operating costs. That use of paper. John and Nicole are in the prime of their adult life. They both feel that they dedicate too much their time to the company. They want to enjoy their life much more. So they are planning to travel to create new moments as a couple. But at the same time, they don't want to leave their company. Their dream is to be able to manage their company from anywhere in the world and thus make the dream trip. That is the main motivation for change. However, they fear that adapting to change will take a long time. They also believe that the software is really complex and will be difficult to them to carry out their work. They heard that many companies, after installing the software, leave their customers without any further support. And being a small company, They don't have a large budget to make the change that are required.
Digital transformation is a new way of managing a company from a technological point of view, which implies opting for the use of new software and platforms to make the company more efficient and productive. Digital transformation contributes to the growth and constant updating the company because it allows to automate process obtaining a new perspective of the data. However, digitize the process within a company or human supervision is always necessary to adjust the methods according to the changes that are occurred along the way. And also nowadays, technological advances tend to be more intuitive and flexible and therefore more reliable. Of all the companies that have opted for the digital transformation, only 30% have been successful due to the incredible speed with which market behaviors evolves. For the risk of digital transformation on a social level, technological has changed society, creating countless opportunities, but at the same time, new types of dependencies. Some see that digital transformation as a threat. The use of artificial intelligence produce great pressure on workers as efficiency standards increase and also stress level rise. And also entering the digital transformation environment implies constant changes and agility in process. So it is important that one of the company's values is the prioritization of activities and risk. Before diving into the digital transformation process, everyone involved must understand the new methods and their impact on the work.
So in the next slide, I'm going to present to you the impacts that digital transformation could have on organizational cultures. So the digital transformation is successfully implemented at a workplace, well, people might find it difficult to work with the digital technologies that is being implemented at their workplace because they find it very challenging that the whole work process has changed and gone through a lot of things. So what's going to happen is that people are going to resist that technologies. They have their own worries and issues, of course. So changing a work process, all people always resist change at any point of their lives. So that's going to happen. So resistance to change and changing of the work process can be a very can be very challenging for people at work. And people at work may also have this fear of losing their jobs because machines and computers are going to take their jobs at some point. So, what is our duty to prevent these things from happening? So, we should prepare the workplace for such digital transformations. What we should do is we should prepare their mindsets that some changes are going to come to our workplace and these changes are not going to affect them as much as they think, at least. So to some extent it's going to ease their work, but it's not going to remove them from the workplace. And that is the main duty that every manager or leader at the workplace has to do. We have to give them assurances and we have to give them also some time to adopt to the new technologies and new work processes that is being implemented around them. So giving them some time to adopt will be a good option, and we have to also prepare them and give them the technical support they need, the technical education they need to work with those systems. So adaptability will be a solution to the challenges that arise from digital transformation. And we need also a high level of cooperation between managerial board and staff members of the team, because once we have a good cooperation, it's going to do the miracle.
Hello, audience. Hello, faculty. Hello, professor. My name is Akib, and now I'm going to talk about balance scoreboard. So, balance scoreboard is a strategic management tool that is used to assess the performance after implementation of a certain project. And there are four parts to a balance scoreboard, which are uh, which are financials, customers, internal process, and learning and growth. And each component comes with a set of objectives, measures, and initiatives. So now I'm going to talk about the objectives and initiatives of the digital transformation process for the company that you've been working on. So talk the first part, financial part. So financial part mainly deals with managing cash flow, reducing operating costs and liabilities. And the initiatives that we're suggesting is that digital transformation will lead to the reduction of storage space, and it will also help the company consolidate relationship with existing and new customers. And now come to the customer. Coming to the customer, but the main objective of customer is to ensure customer satisfaction and to retain the existing customers as well as go for new customers. Now, the digital transformation process, we hope, is that it will speed up the data processing process by 50%. And we also suggesting developing new platforms so that customer service can be facilitated. Now, coming to the next part, internal process. So internal process mainly talks about the efficiency of service delivered within the company, and for for attaining efficiency, we're suggesting installation of new software that will streamline the existing data processing system, and will also require the customer to give the data in digitized format so that it can be put into the system more easily, and more reliable tools have to be used so that the system can be used easily by the employees of the company. Now, coming to the learning and growth part, this mainly talks about training the employees of the new system. So digital transformation will come with a new set of tools and processes which the existing employees of the company will need to get used to. And and to do that, we are proposing to use a single language to refer to the new terms, and development of courses and material, and that will help the employees learn about the digital transformation process. That's all from my part. Thank you very much.
Now we will discuss the TAM or technology adoption model. This model tells us whether the end user will accept or reject the technology. Uh, the model has two factors. First is perceived usefulness, and second is perceived ease of use. On the point of perceived usefulness, whether or not accountant likes or not, he must need to adapt to this technology, because nowadays all the accounting firms or uh, department of any company, accounting department has the use of accounting softwares, so they are adapting to this technology. Even the government revenue agencies, they are now doing their work on the digital platforms. Banking and everything has been made use of uh, digital statements, digital record, digital receipts. So he must adapt to this technology. Secondly, the repetitive tasks which are done in accounting are now done by the artificial intelligence. So now he must adapt to according to that. Thirdly, the blockchain is a very secure form to store a data. So every firm is now moving toward blockchain so that their data be secured and not easily tampered. And on the second point of perceived ease of use, the technology has made the information processing very less complex. You can easily get data, you can easily store that data, and it had make the work of easier of accountant to look into entries, to find anything which they need. So overall, this model sense that the technology would be easily adopted by the end users.
Before, the term digital transformation was thought to only focus on large companies, since it was a costly affair to make the required changes. Now, DT is aimed at all types of companies. This development of internet and the cloud allows for storing large amounts of information. In addition, a large space of new software in the market and access to them through a faster and faster internet has lowered the costs. It is now possible to create a program that can be tested and evaluate the results in less than a week, which allows companies to make quick changes that provide adequate solutions. Digital transformation For it to be successful, there must be a change in the mindset of the company's management, which focuses on solving the company's problems from a technological approach. Additionally, the entire organization must see that these changes are positive, and for everyone in this way, there will be an attitude of acceptance and adapting more quickly. I think with the correct application of these suggested changes, Quebec's owners, John Thompson and Nicole Thompson, can manage the company remotely from anywhere in the world. They have the dream of traveling around the world while enjoying their married life. And I think with the application of digital transformation in the correct manner, they'll be able to do this while handling all the work remotely. Thank you for taking out the time to watch our presentation. I hope you really liked it. Thank you.